but I wanted to get into a conversation. I seen online a couple weeks ago. Uh, what is I can say what's the pecking order, but that's exactly how I say it, simplified. What's the pecking order when it comes to a household and relationships? As far as I see some people say, "Oh, your kids come before anything." You know what I'm saying? Because you created them. And then I see some people saying your spouse come before anything because without you and your spouse building, how could you build your kids? You know what I'm saying? So my question to
Mm.
y'all is which which one would come first in your household and which one would come in your household when it pertains to once we do get married. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So shit. Okay,
And,
so
and sorry to
no,
interrupt,
go ahead.
but most people I would say don't look at it from a biblical standpoint. I think all of us are kind of spiritual. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So just off of what you think or how you think about it, whether be it spiritual or just going off of fresco or going off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I growing up, I didn't understand how my mom would put my dad first. Like when it was time to eat, like we couldn't eat until daddy was home. He got his plate first. Like I didn't understand that. And I used to tell my mama, like, we ain't gotta wait till daddy get home. Come on. Bust that
Yeah.
chicken open. I want that piece.
Straight
Hey, you
up.
hear
Let's
me?
go, mama.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but she was like, girl, sit down. Like, we wait, go get your daddy. And I'm like, but I'm right here.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get that when I was younger.
Facts.
But growing up, as I got an adult and having my own child, I think I understood that. But however, I don't do that in my house. With my daughter's father, when we were together, I would feed my daughter first. And any man I do get with now, my daughter would come first.
Okay.
um because I understand that if I'm in a marriage that we are married, but at that point I feel that me and my significant other should be putting our children first.
Mm.
Because those are our spawns. That's what we're leading the way for. On every level.
Facts.
And I think also that teaches not only it teaches a grade of things. It teaches my child, a daughter, how a father should treat her, how a man should treat her. Even that the fact of just her being a lady. So for me, it's that we're putting the kids first.
Mm.
Because
I get you. I
what
get
if food run out before the kids get some? You know what I mean?
you.
Anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do them like Rose on Titanic. I'm gonna give them their food first. I'm gonna let them eat first.
For real.
That's real
But
shit.
that's just me.
I'm not mad at that. Cause like you said, growing up I didn't get it. Like
Mm-hmm.
when Pops was home and Mama was like, look, you ain't eating we ain't eating dinner till my husband get home or till
Yeah.
your daddy
Mm.
get home. And I was like, to hell with
That's
that.
yours,
Get it,
like,
get it back in blood,
Hey,
nigga.
I heard it when you said it. Go ahead.
I'm like, man, look. Tell that nigga get it back in blood, man. I'm hungry now. And then I got a bet, you use that to your advantage. Okay, Pop's coming home late. I got a later bedtime because after I eat, I gotta watch some TV. You know what I'm saying? I gotta,
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
bust
So,
them suds. What you mean?
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
I got.
Damn.
So it worked to my advantage. But as a kid, I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm the kid. I can't. And what I'm saying is, I'm kind of split on the answer
Gotcha.
because as a kid, I didn't. I wasn't with it, but I understood it. But now as an adult, I'm like, yeah, make my plate before that little nigga shit, man.
Right.
Like that's how.
Like Rose. Yeah.
Yeah. So as a kid, I was like, nah, kids first. But as an adult, I'm like, the pops or the moms or whoever, if the pops is cooking and the mom's got to come home or whatever, it's like the parents should eat. But at the end of the day, the children are the future. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's a joke, it's a cliche, but at the end of the day, if my kid isn't built up right, my future is in jeopardy.
Right.
When I can't work,
You want your plate first?
yeah, straight up. Like my future, like if my kid isn't in play, like I mean, I be wanting my plate first before my kid. You know what I'm saying? But when I think about it, it's like get that little nigga his plate first. It takes less time. Like I can spare a couple minutes.
Right.
I can spare a couple minutes
Facts.
because at the end of the day, the quicker he eats, the quicker he goes to sleep.
Facts.
The quicker I can,
You know, with his mama.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Facts.
real shit.
Facts.
Straight up. But
Facts.
in
Facts.
reality, it's like the quicker your child is taking care that because that's another job,
Right.
another
Right.
responsibility when you get that's your work from home. Every parent works from home at some point.
Right.
You might go to your job and you come home and you got to do some work. You got to clean up. You got to take care of the kids, or you got to make sure the kids is cleaning up. You got to,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? So in those situations, it's like, okay, you eat first, but you got to be on point.
That's a fact.
If I come home and y'all already ate and I'm hungry, I shouldn't have to come home to you having a dirty room.
Right.
I shouldn't have to come home to you having bad grades.
Right.
I shouldn't have to come home to a letter from the teacher saying that you've been cutting up.
Right.
And I'm speaking from I was that kid that you shouldn't be coming home to see.
Right.
But I wanted my plate first.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You
What
acting
about
like you yeah.
yeah, like I'm the man of the house
yeah.
on some
Yeah.
shit.
Like
But
you
as a
take care of
kid, you
business.
have that entitlement.
Right.
The only person that should be entitled in the world is a child because they don't know what hard work is.
Right.
Just off of default. They don't know what hard work
Well,
is.
they ain't asked to be here.
That's
Hey,
That's the thing.
That's
that's
a
real
fact.
shit. Real spirit.
you cut up there.
Just saying.
You cut up there.
They ain't
But
asked
nah,
to be here.
that's a point. They did not ask to be here, so you got to take care of them.
Yeah.
That's
Would you say GB?
And I get it though, but like you gotta think, cause they piggybacking off of like the older times, but times have changed a little bit too. It's kind of similar, cause like people all working and you gotta supply for the kids, but it's like they piggybacking off of that old time thinking of like back in the day, like man busting his ass all day. You just want to come home to your family, sit at the table and eat. So I get like them waiting for the father, the head of the house, nigga that's working and supplying and cutting on the lights to get home to eat with them. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I grew up the opposite way because I grew up in a broken home like a lot of people do. Like I ain't have no pop, so we was eating when when the food was cooked. I was eating. I ain't had them issues, but I get the concept. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you ain't work 12-hour shift, bro. You was tired as fuck. You want to come home and have your food ready, like at least, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like your food ready. You eat with the family and sit at the table. That makes sense.
because the reason why you worked all them hours is for the
Right.
food to be on that plate.
Exactly.
For the food to be on that table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if I come home from a long day at work and I don't even got the food that I worked for,
Bruh.
I'm hot.
Yeah.
I don't even think we live in a time now where people are sitting at the table with each other.
Nah, that's a fact.
Oh, that's a fact. No.
That's-
Like
fact.
I
Niggas
was
is
telling my
eating in
daughter
bed.
that. Yeah, like I had to tell her, like, yo, school finna start, bro. You sitting here at the table with me, I'm working, you working. Shit, you eating and I'm eating.
Straight
Like,
up.
yeah, like for real. We all built a routine because I found I was like, bro, you every day. She's like, can I go watch YouTube and eat in the living room? No, bro, sit at the table with me. Shit, I'm lonely. Sit at the table with me.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
alright.
but we don't. Like, that's what I grew up on. Like, hey, at a certain time, hey, I'm done. Everybody get to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And if daddy can't last, he can't last, but we all at the table.
Yeah.
Now, you do not see a lot of people eating at the table.
'Cause that's food in
Everybody
it.
in their own room doing their own thing.
Even
So
on
I agree with you
Thanksgiving.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even on the days that we all supposed to sit
We
at
all
the
sit in
table.
the living room together.
Everybody sit in the living room. The game is on.
Yeah.
Everybody in the
Everybody
niggas sitting in the kitchen.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people sitting at the table, but yeah.
Yeah,
we be all over the
Times
place.
have
I get it though.
changed.
That's a
Internet
fact.
as entertainment and has got more accessible and it's portable now. You know, and that's why people been splitting up from the table, go to like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or
Be
being
entertained while you're
Okay.
eating. Because you used to have conversations, bro. You used to talk to people at the table, you know, come together,
We should still be doing
discuss
that.
your day. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the times now, people like, all right, I got my food. That's the key reason why I'm in the kitchen. All right, let's go back to whatever I was doing before that. Now I got my food and I'm entertained at the same time.
Facts.
This is where it's at. I don't want to sit at the table and talk to you about something like, I don't want to talk to you. I want to get back to what I was doing before.
Facts.
I want to
facts.
focus on my food.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy my food. I can't enjoy my food if I'm having a conversation with you. That's a fact.
But nah, I think go ahead, my bad.
But that kind of like brings people together at that time. Like, you got my bad, Black.
Oh shit.
Go ahead.
But no, I mean, I would say I kind of agree with y'all, but like I said, like most of my parenting situation type shit, it comes from the past. And I've always felt like, yeah, I thought about like when it came to the Bible, it was like, oh, it's husband, wife, then kids. I mean, I get it. I get the concept, but I don't think that's something that I could subject myself to. It's always going to be my kids come before, you know what I'm saying, everything when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I shouldn't be out here, whether it's clothes, shoes, fucking eating, whatever it is, I shouldn't be out here going hard for myself making sure I got everything, or my girl rather got
Yeah.
everything. You know what I'm saying? Before I go make sure, okay, my kid got this, they got that. You know what I'm saying? I got you, babe. Like I got you. I'm gonna make sure you good. I'm gonna make sure you straight. But these kids, because they can't fend for themselves when it comes to a lot of situations, like my girl
Any
or
situation.
my wife, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That can, okay, I'm in this situation, let me think myself out. My kid ain't gonna be able to do that. So me as a parent and her as a wife and a parent, we both have to kind of push them to get them to where they need to be before we kind of like, oh, it's about us first. But I get the concept of us being like, oh, hell yeah, it's about our foundation that they always can lean back on. I get that. I get that. When it comes to certain shit, hell yeah, you gotta choose. Like, it's certain shit that my pops said and did. Like, as an adult now, I get it. Okay, yeah, I get it. That,
But I don't have to subscribe to that.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
This- like, and that's the thing. We grew up on a point where if you don't subscribe to this, you don't understand it.
Right.
But we can
Exactly.
both
Like
things.
that.
That's some-
I
that's-
can understand and not subscribe to what you're saying at the same
Facts.
time,
I like that.
because it's like, yeah, like you said, I get it. The kid has to have somebody to fall back on.
Right.
But you had a parent to make sure that you had the food that you needed. You know what I'm
Speak
saying?
on that.
Right.
You had a parent to
Had
make
a
sure that you
village.
had it takes a village. That's my biggest phrase when it
Right.
comes down to my son or parenting. It takes a village, and I
Does.
salute to my village,
Salute
all of
to
y'all.
them.
Shout out
For
to
sure.
y'all.
Thank you.
Some of y'all in the room,
All of
I appreciate y'all.
Facts.
But it's like you see that, and you know, as an adult, you see, okay, the parent has to, or you need to fall back on me. But as a kid, it's like as a kid, I remember growing up when in health class.
Mhm.
It was a lot of niggas that didn't pay attention to health class. I remember they said we needed to sleep more than the average adult. As a kid needs to sleep more than the average adult, and I didn't believe that. I didn't understand that. We need more food than the average adult. So we need to eat more. So if you're looking at the kid like, yo, the kids are the future, I need to make sure that I have the strongest foundation to fall back on. Because like, if I make sure my kid is the greatest athlete of all time, by 40, I'm Gucci.
Right.
By 40, I'm a millionaire.
I'm
That's a
weak.
fact.
You know, niggas don't like to say that out loud, but Gloria James is chilling. She was like 30-something when her son became a millionaire.
That's a
And
fact.
she's been chilling. No matter what niggas can say about whatever, she's chilling.
That's a fact.
She don't got to worry about nothing. And she went from the bottom of the bottom, struggling, trying to keep LeBron alive.
Right.
And now he's
The greatest one of them.
making her part of the top 10% of the world or the
Straight up.
or the country. So shout out to you got to, like, was that Yolanda Adams that said the children are the future? I
One of
believe
We are the world. That's what
I
it is.
believe the children are future.
It's sexy chocolate.
Oh. Oh shit!
You are
Oh
crazy.
shit! Oh shit!
I'm just fucking with y'all.
You
All I saw was coats over here.
sexy chocolate.
Sexy chocolate.
You crazy.
Oh shit!
But I think it was Yolanda.
Oh shit!
That right there is like when I ask niggas, who's your top five Alabama running backs? Niggas like Forrest Gump. I love Boo. And that's why I be watching movies and I listen to the music. 'Cause
Man,
you just lead the world, bro. But
man,
where we going from here, man?
I don't know it.
Are we out of here? We not out of here at all. We got one more, right?